The present-day Salton Sea was accidentally created in 1905 when the water from the nearby Colorado River broke through a poorly constructed canal cut. For 16 months, the full volume of the once mighty Colorado River flowed unchecked into the nearest low spot, the Salton Sea. Encompassing 14 miles of the shoreline along the northeastern coast of the Salton Sea, the Salton Sea Recreation Area is a vital refuge for tens of thousands of birds. Birdlife is abundant, varied, and offers diversity that may not be found anywhere else in California. Situated at an elevation of 228 feet below sea level, the recreation area is a birder's paradise. More than 400 species have been documented in the area, many of which may only be found during the cooler winter months from October through April. Approaching the recreation area from the north, you will first arrive at the headquarters.
Thank you.
After proceeding through the pay station, it will be well worth the stop at the visitor center to learn more about the history of Salton Sea. Also, we recommend that you get a free copy of the bird checklist and informational pamphlet. Located behind the visitor center is Varner Harbor, a great location to see a wide variety of ducks and shorebirds. Blue-winged teals are dabbling ducks which winter at Varner Harbor. The distinctive males have a prominent white crest on a bluish-gray head. The brownish females are less prominent. Ringneck ducks are diving ducks that have peaked heads and a bold white ring near the tips of their bills. The males are distinctively black and white. The browner females have a grayish face with a white eye ring and a white stripe behind the bill. Similar in appearance to the ringneck ducks, the lesser scorpion is the most abundant diving duck in North America. Both the male and female have a peak at the rear of their heads. The brownish-gray females have a distinctive white patch around the base of their bills. The surf scoter is a sea duck that can occasionally be found in small numbers wintering on Varner Harbor. The impressive great egret is unmistakable with its long neck and black legs and feet. It often stands like a statue at the edges of lakes and marshes, waiting to strike with its yellow dagger-like bill at passing fish and frogs. Typically favoring trees laden with mistletoe, Phenopeplas are common year-round residents at Salton Sea. The shiny black male and the grayish female both have crests, red eyes, and conspicuous white wing patches during flight. Other species to look for at Varner Harbor include ruddy duck, brown pelican, greater yellowlegs, black phoebe, and the verdin. Continue beyond the visitor center to the parking area overlooking the Salton Sea. This is a popular spot for visitors to view the magnificent sunsets. The dainty snowy egret is recognizable by its black legs and yellow feet. It searches for prey by shuffling its feet underwater to stir up aquatic animals such as small fish, frogs, and crustaceans. The noisy and unmistakably black and white black-necked stilts have distinctively long coral pink legs, useful for wading in shallow water. Their long, needle-like bills are used to delicately pick tiny creatures off the water's surface. They are a common year-round resident at the Salton Sea. Spotted sandpipers have a distinct habit of teetering and bobbing their tails as they walk. It is only during the summer breeding months that their underparts are heavily spotted. The black-bellied plover forages by walking quickly, then suddenly stops to look and listen for prey, which she plucked from the muddy and sandy ground. Winterbirds lack the namesake, distinctively the black belly. Additional species found at the headquarters beach include eared grebe, Caspian tern, and California gull. Located a mile south of the headquarters as you drive along Highway 111 is Mecca Beach and the campground. This large developed campground with toilets and showers has many large trees which attract many birds. The loggerhead shrike tends to perch on exposed trees branch. They pounce on its prey, which consists of large insects, rodents, and small birds. It manages to kill its prey by using its hooked bill. Known for its ability to mimic a wide variety of different bird calls, the northern mockingbird is a familiar sight across the southern United States. During recent times, it has also expanded its range into the northeastern states. It is a common year-round resident in the campgrounds of the recreation area. A familiar sight of the arid west, the Say's phoebe is a rather drab flycatcher. It can often be found nesting around barns, ranch houses, and abandoned buildings. Unlike its two closest relatives, the eastern and black phoebes, it may be found far away from any water source. The herring gull is a fairly large, robust gull that may be found at the Salton Sea during migration and winter. It can often be found scavenging for scraps along the shoreline. The western gull is typically found along the Pacific coastline and is an occasional visitor at the Salton Sea. It can be identified from the more numerous herring gull by its darker back. The large, slender western grebe can usually be found within close proximity to the shoreline. They can dive deeply underwater in search of its main diet of fish. Other species that may be found at Mecca Beach include American coot, great blue heron, double-crested cormorant, cactus wren, and the yellow rope warbler. As you head further south along Highway 111, be sure to stop at Salt Creek Beach. Park at the north end of the primitive campground and walk northwest to where the Salt Creek flows into the Salton Sea. This is a good area to look for wintering birds. With their long, slightly upturned bicolor bills, marble godwits probe into sand or mud to look for invertebrates. These large waders often forage in large flocks with other large shorebirds such as long-billed curlews, whippoorwills, and willets. With a 9-foot wingspan, the American white pelican is one of the largest birds in North America. The only other North American bird to have a longer wingspan is the endangered California condor. The sparrow-sized least sandpiper is the smallest member of the sandpiper family. While many similar shorebirds have black legs, the legs of the least sandpiper are yellowish-green. The American pipit has a habit of wagging its tail as it walks. It is a common and widespread winter visitor in the southern United States, where it can be found in plowed fields, mudflats, lakeshores, and short grass prairies. Other expected species include northern shoveler, northern pintail, common goldeneye, American avocet, and bell sparrow.
Hi, I'm Sheila.
I'm Tony.
And this is our dog, Silver.
We spent the past 5 days at the Salton Sea State Recreation area in Southern California, which is just an amazing place for birds. Over 400 species of birds winter or pass through the Salton Sea. Unfortunately, we didn't see too many other forms of wildlife. We saw a couple of butterflies, a couple of lizards, but that's about it.
Thank you again for watching our videos. If you like them, please subscribe. Hit the like button down below so you'll get notified when our next video comes out. Be safe. Have a good day.